June 4th, 2013. 19-year-old Joey Glynn had just completed his freshman season at Bentley University after a decorated all-state career at Brockton's Cardinal Spellman High School. During a pickup game in Watertown with friends and former AAU teammates, Glynn suddenly collapsed. He was pronounced dead later that evening, sending shockwaves throughout the Spellman community, as well as his hometown of Abington. Hundreds of replica jerseys were made of Joey's uniform that summer. The 2013-14 season was dedicated to Joey Glynn, already a favorite to win the MIA Division III state championship going in. The Cardinals seemed to take on an air of destiny as the weeks progressed.
Well, my emotions being here today is that I'm glad they made it this far because I know Joey's helping them along the way. It's like he's the sixth man on the court, and I kind of see like baskets that look like they're gonna miss. I feel like he's tapping them in, trying to help them win. You know, like I feel like he thinks that he needs to help them, and they're gonna win with his help.
Well, my youngest brother Brian's a senior on the team, and just being Joey's best friend and watching all the tributes, and I mean it's incredible seeing everyone, hundreds of people with 21 with Glynn on the back of their shirts, and just seeing everyone show up and support the family. And I mean the family's been touched by everything that everyone's done for them, and just all the support that everyone has given. It's just been incredible.
There's a lot of emotions going on. It's hard to describe, but it's nice to see everybody come together and know that Joe, it is special. It's weird because these kids played with Joe and they have a different relationship with him. Everybody did. He touched everybody's life, and it's nice knowing that it's all for Joe. You know, it's nice.
It's honestly, it's for people like us who have just been hurt so much by the loss. It's just it's hard, but at the same time, it's so heartwarming and humbling to see all these people who really do care about Joey, and it's incredible to see all the lives that Joey's touched and how much Joey really means to the people of Spellman and in the community surrounding us. So,
led by All-State point guard Ryan Toasty Roach, forward Joey Crane, and center Rory Donovan, a UNH football commit, the Cardinals torched through the Catholic Central League to win the conference outright and secure a top seed in the MIA Division III South tournament. All season long, Joey's touching legacy was never too far away. With his number 21 retired, ubiquitous on the court and in the stands.
All year, since the very first basketball game, it's been on the back of our minds, you know, this is going to be our year. This is going to be the year we go all the way, you know, after everything that happened, we go out on top. And, you know, it's just, like everyone's been saying lately, it's a team of destiny. So,
it's a crazy ride. Like, they literally worked so hard for this, the 4 years, even with the Joey on them, like, they're going to do it, like, no doubt. They have to.
He's on the team. They're still cheering for him, and it makes me happy that, like, he's like a Superman.
The Cardinals returned to TD Garden for the first time since the Glynn era on March 11th, rallying past Watertown for the Division III Eastern Mass Championship after a wild comeback. Down 11 with 5 minutes to go, the student section, oddly enough seated in Section 21, began chanting "All for Joey." Joey Crane tied it up with under 30 seconds to go, and the Cardinals won going away in overtime for one of the wildest comeback victories of the season. That was the second time in 3 contests they made such a comeback, having rallied over Martha's Vineyard in the South semifinal at Taunton High, oddly enough, the venue of Glynn's last high school game. You can't help but wonder, was it heart? Was it perseverance? Or dare we say, divine intervention?
The last time they were at TD Garden, they lost, but it really didn't matter because I knew Joey was good, and I knew that he won it in my heart, you know. And that they won the TD Garden this time, I thought it was just amazing. Like, he was looking down, like, laughing, being like, I'll help them, and then I'll trick them, think they're losing, and they actually don't. So it's more memorable. And he's, like, smiling down from heaven, like, watch them all celebrate, like, laughing at them, because they almost lose, they thought.
Unforgettable, unimaginable. It's, you know, it was so surreal for me. You know, for the second time, 5 minutes left in the game, being down by 11 points, and me and JoJo Hughes, another senior, started that "I Believe" chant, And, it's the same thing that happened at Taunton High against Martha's Vineyard. We started that chant, and the whole atmosphere of the game just turned around. And then
the boys hear it. They hear us. They know that we're saying it all for Joey.
And especially when she starts to all for Joey, it's just...
it has to happen. When you look at the crowd and you're like, we need to start it for Joey. That's all that matters right now is Joey.
Down 10 with 4 minutes left, I turned to my friend that I was sitting next to and rubbed Joey's name on his jersey, and I said, "We're not losing. There's no way." And then all of a sudden, sure enough, steal the ball, throw up a three, a couple layups, and we're tie game going into overtime. It's crazy how things work out and how he's up there helping us out.
It was a good game. They came back, and it was like something was going on. It was like you could feel it in the air. They were down 10, but they weren't out of the game, and they came back. They got a real good team, and Joe. I think Joe really did help them on that win.
He was definitely tricking them, faking them out like they were going to lose, and the whole thing was going to be taken away from them, but it really wasn't. He was going to pull it out in the end, and he did that.
It gives me chills. My horoscope today was let destiny take the wheel. It has to happen. The boys know it. I told Toasty today, I was like, that's what my horoscope said, and he said, Joey's been talking to us. On dogs, it's been happening. It's been happening.
So
it's no other way.
Yeah.
They can't come back from 10 and be losing and come back without someone being there. It has to happen.
Yeah, they definitely got an angel on their shoulders, and there's a sixth man on the court with them.
With that emotionally charged win, Spellman moved on to the MIA Division III State Championship for the second time in 4 seasons, squaring off with Central Mass champion Tingsboro early Saturday afternoon, March 15th, at Worcester's DCU Center.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, basketball fans of all ages, the stage does not get any bigger than this. We're at the DCU Center, Worcester, Massachusetts, for the Division III MIAA State Final between the Tingsboro Tigers and your Cardinal Spellman Cardinals.
Game tips off, and early on, momentum swings in Spellman's favor.
Austin Joseph now from the 3, gets it over to Joe Crane. Joe Crane lays it up, and in! Spellman draws first blood, the crowd goes nuts. Ryan Roach. To Austin Joseph for 3. Good! Roach for 3, good! Defense! Ryan Roach brings it across center court over to Austin Joseph. Donovan with a couple of offensive boards, and he puts one in for the 2 points. Down to Nicholas George over to Austin Joseph. Now Sullivan for 3, and it's good. Collin Sullivan for 3. Spellman takes a 7-point edge into halftime. 33-26 Spellman over Tingsboro in the MI Division III State Final game from the DCU Center in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Tingsboro would go on a run in the second half, but in the end, destiny was just too much to overcome.
Today they've got 5 on the shot clock. Sullivan for 3. Good! Collin Sullivan, his 9th point of the day. We're going to have ourselves a finish, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Roach now. Alley-oop to Rory Donovan. He dunks it! Roach and Joseph back to Roach. Roach walks right in. Up and in. 7-point lead for Spellman in the middle left. The countdown has started. 3, 2, 1. The buzzer sounds. Spellman has won the state title.
Despite warnings from security, fans rushed the court anyways, creating a sea of euphoria. You couldn't hold these guys back, not after everything they had been through in the last year.
Spellman has won the Division III MIAA state final by a score of 61-51. And what a moment for Spellman, dedicating the season to Jerry Glynn, and they've performed for Joey today.
The Cardinals walked off the court elated, but unable to put the right words on their emotions. They had done it. They had done it all for Joey.
I mean, before the tournament, I visited his grave. So, like, I could just remember, like, and everyone's just been talking about it, and we knew that we needed to get the ring for him, whether it's at, like, a pep rally or just, like, talking about with the team, the coaches, the fans. We knew we had to get it for him. So, I mean, we've been down twice, double digits, and we came back once they started, like, the All for Joey chant, so it means that he was looking over us the whole time.
I said all for Joey. It's all for Joey. I mean, he's one of the most influential people in my life, and I mean, we finally made it here and we finally got that win. So, I mean, it's all for him. I mean, he's been watching down on us. He's been helping us get these big wins. So, it's a huge win for us, and really excited.
Is it a little bit spooky to see all this kind of unfold the way it has?
A little bit, yeah. Because of especially what happened in the Garden, clock stopping at 21, sitting in section 21, 21st win. It's been a little spooky, yeah.
Oh, it's so spooky. I mean, I think Joey's definitely still around. I mean, he wanted to stay down here until we got a state championship, so absolutely, yeah, he's pretty spooky.
Leading up to the game, I was very nervous. I'm usually not nervous before games, but I was like all shaky and stuff on the bus. But we knew it was a must-win for Joey, for our fans, and for the team.
You know, emotionally for the kids, it's been that, you know, that kind of a year. You know, it's been, you know, they've got 21 on their shirts, on their backs. He's in their heads and their hearts. You know, I give them all the credit, though. They're the ones, they play hard and they did a real nice job. So,
just getting that ring for him is unbelievable. I mean, he was like the best man that you could have wished for. And to get that ring for him that he always wanted to get that ring, just an unbelievable feeling.